Hello, I'm Emma, and I'm the host of the Next Chapter series. I'm here today with In the Crosshairs. How are you all?
I'm doing great. What about you guys? Would you like the talking broccoli?
I'm good. I'm okay.
I'm doing just lovely, and I got a broccoli.
I'm absolutely splendid.
Very glad to hear you're all doing so well, and I think the obvious question is, would you like to explain the broccoli? I'm sure everyone wants to
Okay,
know.
the broccoli. Right. I think we were messing around in the park before one of our shows, and we found a broccoli in one of the bushes, and it spoke to us. It told us that it traveled through time and space to be here, and we gave it to some dude after our show because we coaxed him in. Like, we needed more people to make a profit,
What an inspiring story.
and so we were just shouting at people from across the street, and one guy was like,
Yep.
"Yeah, this seems cool. Let's go in."
And does this broccoli make you better musicians? Has it changed who you are as people?
Yes.
I am so glad to hear it. More basic here, but why do you play music?
Well, first of all, because it's fun. But for me, more specifically, it's like I like the idea that something I play or even something that I write can influence people in the way like my favorite bands have influenced me. Jasper, you've been on this show before. You can repeat what you said.
I like drumming.
I think my parents kind of coaxed me into music, especially when I was very young. They got me into like piano and stuff, especially because I was born completely deaf. I have to hear with cochlear implants. I knew it was a matter of time before I'd mentioned that. But so I got very much coaxed into music, and I was just really drawn to the guitar. It was fun. It was cool. As a kid, I always wanted to be a rock star. And then this guy dragged me into some performances, and here I am.
I really like music. My parents did the same thing that Felix's parents did. They put me into the Conservatory of Music in Sydney and then in Wollongong when we moved here. And I really enjoy playing music because I can just connect with people and have new experiences and be in new bands like in the Crosshair.
That is incredible. It sounds like you've all got different kind of stories, but two of you did mention that you love being able to make things that impact people. Have you had experiences before where you've really found that? Have you found that in your trajectory, in your career so far, you've been able to reach people?
That's a tricky one. If it did, I've probably blocked it out from my memory.
Okay.
I don't think we're very good.
I'm sure that the people watching this will disagree when they see your show, but that is okay. There is still time to progress if you are not so good, which I doubt. You also mentioned that you want to be like your heroes. Who are some of the inspirations you have for that as a band? Who are the artists that have shaped you?
Well, for me personally, I really enjoy Green Day and The Living End, and like the
Nice.
whole punk scene in general, especially with like activism, punching Nazis, that sort of thing.
Nice. Yep.
Jasper, over to you.
I have many influences, but my influences on drums would probably be Dave Grohl from Nirvana, and like Boris Williams from The Cure.
I wouldn't say I have many guitar inspirations per se. I really like Lorna Shore, if that helps.
Nice.
I
Yep.
mostly just play what this guy wants me to play. But quickly going back to the question you asked before about if we've reached people, I remember there was a situation, I think, last year where we were at a concert in Sydney. You'll remember this. And some guys came up to us after the concert and were like, "Hey, did you guys play at the youth center in Wollongong?" And we were like, "Yeah." And that was the first time we'd ever been approached about our band, like outside of school or at a gig. And it was a really cool experience.
That sounds really cool.
I have a lot of influence from a band called Monoskin, like their bassist
Oh,
Victoria De Angelis.
nice, yep.
She is the reason I started playing bass. To
Very
see
cool.
a woman up there being strong, confident, and doing something that I would love to do in my future.
Yep.
And I'm also very influenced by nu metal and emo music.
That's amazing. That is a great collection of stuff. Because you mentioned people coming up to you and that kind of thing, do you feel like you're rock stars? What do you think is going to, if you don't, what do you think is going to be the moment when you feel you've made it? What does success mean to you? What does it look like?
I mean, success for me, probably that situation with the guys outside it was the Little Darky concert, wasn't it? Yeah, it was that one. Great Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came up to us and they mentioned how they liked our music, and I'm like, wow, they actually enjoyed it,
That's so cool that you had that.
and it was
Yep.
incredible. Over to you, Jasper.
I would feel like I'm successful when we're like able to make a successful like hit record without sacrificing any of our like creative
Nice. Yep.
our like ways of making stuff.
I honestly think we just need to make something, like actually produce an album. I mean, we're working on it, but
Yep.
I think if we get an album out and it's like good, then I'd consider that success enough.
Well, success also is an album. Working on it soon.
Nice.
But success can also mean just making an impact on someone's life and them being like, "Oh, your music helped me so much."
Yeah.
That can be a major success in
Of
a band.
course. Yeah, that's wonderful. Because you mentioned you're making an album now, I won't ask too much about it in case it's not too developed yet. But how does your songwriting process work?
So I write the songs, and then I teach them the songs. Jasper makes his own drum lines, absolute
Nice.
saint that he is. But mainly for the guitar and bass parts, they just follow what I teach them. Except for one song, the song that we're playing today for the interview. It's called CEO No. The way we wrote that one was, it's kind of like one of those moments in biopics that never actually happened, but it did
Ooh.
happen, where Felix just comes in with this random arpeggio riff one day. I'm like, oh damn, I can play chords to that. And then Jasper was like, oh damn, I can play drums to that. And then I took it home, made a bridge, came up with some lyrics, and now it's probably like our best song.
The message here is obviously that we need a movie about you guys.
We need the
that
Amy
is going
Crosshair
to be.
biopic.
Oh yeah, that is going to be a great scene when it's made.
Exactly, yeah.
Perfect. And who's going to play the rest of you? Okay.
I think Timothy Chalamet's Jasper. I don't think we
That's
can
gonna
get
be
Heath Ledger to
interesting.
play you, Felix. Who was I going to say? Christian Bale as me, obviously.
Okay. I like that you've thought about this. This is a great way to get yourself out there. You have a goal, make a movie. I am looking forward to seeing it. All right. Now, next thing I wanted to ask, where did the name come from in the Crosshair?
Right, so I came up with it because I'm a very political person in general.
Right.
And like a lot of my songwriting comes out with politics. And the song we're about to play, I called it CEO No because it's about that one time Luigi Mangione shot a CEO.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Right, and I like being an activist. I like advocating for groups that get oppressed.
Yep.
Never speaking for them, obviously, but what was I going to say again? Oh,
That's okay. Is that something that informs what you do as a band? Do you try and work like with activism as a band?
I try to. I want to.
Yep.
If I ever get involved in a protest, it's going to be a great day.
Yeah.
Like I try to get involved because, yeah, just being around these people and seeing like, they're people.
Yep.
They deserve to be right. They deserve to have rights. They deserve to be treated as people.
Yep. Okay, you're absolutely right, and that's
And
awesome.
I kind of saw these groups being in the crosshair, so to speak.
Yep.
And that's where the name came from.
Nice. Because you mentioned the song, do you want to talk a bit about, obviously you mentioned Luigi Mangione. Is there anything else to say about it? The song you're going to play? Anything else you want people to know?
For legal reasons, do not take it seriously.
Okay, good message. I think with that, the only next question is, what is the next chapter for you? Obviously, that's our series. That's what we're here for. What are the next steps?
Next chapter is the album, and after the album skyrockets in sales immediately,
Yep.
we're going to go on a full world tour.
That's perfect. I hope you make some time for Wollongong.
Oh, we will.
Wonderful. Then I think we are wrapped up. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you all today. Thank you so much. Are there
Thank
any
you.
last words?
Be good people.
Okay, great. The rest of you, you're all good?
You want any last words?
I hope one day we do a gig in front of the Spotify building, and then we play so loud that we blow all their brains out,
That sounds
and all their
iconic.
limbs splatter everywhere.
That's very violent, Jasper.
I know.
We just don't like Spotify. Stella wanted to say something.
I really hope you enjoy the song.
Hold on, I have something to say. Because Liam, you didn't mention it. Follow our Instagram and Bandcamp.
Incredible. Okay, thank you so much. People know where to find you now, and I am sure they're going to want to listen. Thanks so much for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for interviewing us.
Absolute pleasure. Alrighty.
my hero. Even if this man says I would not condone, follow me to serve, that's all I'm gonna say. You told the CEO it was denying the light, denying the light, denying the light. What Luigi makes me go, he is my hero. Even if this man says I would not condone, it's probably deserved, that's all I'm gonna say. Told the CEO it was denying the light, denying the light, denying the light. And it's so unfair, American healthcare. My God, this system blows. You show no signs of sorrow. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Assassinate.